Welcome in, everyone. I hope you guys are doing great wherever you're watching from today. We have a very fascinating topic, and that is a video of a former SAS, 22 SAS operator talking about his experience working with Delta Force, training with Delta Force, as well as an older clip from Lindsey Bruce, also a former 22 SAS operator, talking about his time working with someone from the unit. And I think you guys are really going to enjoy this. I am shooting this on July 5th. Yesterday, of course, was July 4th. Happy birthday, America. I hope you guys had a ton of fun with whatever you guys were getting up to. Hopefully you all woke up with the same amount of fingers as you went to bed with last night. That's what we want to see. As you can see, I'm also working on a new mic setup. Threw up the Band of Brothers in the background. So we're testing some things out on StreamYard, testing some things out. Before we get into the SAS video and much more, please make sure to like and subscribe. Costs you guys totally nothing, 100% free, huge boost to the channel. Make sure to comment below. I'm reading all the comments, trying to respond to as many comments as possible. Hit that bell. Make sure you check all notifications. And before anyone asks, no, the AC is still not fixed. We went over the $38,000 quote, which will not be happening, but we are thinking we are close to finding a company that will be doing it. And then hopefully I won't have to sit in a 90-degree home all day, which has been rough. Some of you also asked about Dusty the dog. Dusty's been moved to a different area, much better. He's in AC. He's living his best life, but you definitely won't be seeing him for a while until the AC gets fixed. All right, now let's get into it. As viewers of the channel will know, the SAS is England's Tier 1 unit as well as the Special Boat Service. So it's their version of Delta Force SEAL Team 6. We have Delta on the Army side, SEAL Team 6 on the Navy side. They have the SAS and SBS. What's very interesting and different about the way they do it is the SAS and SBS actually go through the same training pipeline, and then they get split off at the end. As to where with SEAL Team 6, they have their own process. Delta Force has their own process. Their selections are not together. Their selections do not happen the same. That's something unique to the SAS, where everyone's in the same pipeline, and then at the end, you go one way or the other to get your specialized training. I believe the SAS does way more training on parachuting once you get in, free fall, halo, things like that. And then obviously the SBS does the water boat work. So I love SAS, guys. I'll be honest with you. SAS is what Delta is modeled after in the late 70s, early 80s, when it was coming into its own as a unit. Delta was modeled after the SAS, after Charles Beckworth did an exchange, came back, and was like, hey, here's what we need to be doing. We need a unit like this. And then obviously Delta Force has existed. Now, some people will sit here and argue that the SAS, because it came first, is always going to be more elite. That's just simply not reality at this point for a couple different reasons. Number one, the U.S., the body of people the U.S. can draw from is significantly bigger. That's just a fact. That's just the way it is. We have more people to choose from. Number two, we have way more money. More money allows more training, more equipment, more tools, more research and development. So at this point, I think on a man-to-man level, yeah, they are the same. But when it comes to capabilities, Delta simply has way deeper pockets, more bodies. It has the ability to cycle people in and out at a much higher rate. And this is not to discredit the SAS at all. The SAS is phenomenal. They are right there with Delta. They bleed alongside Delta. They die alongside Delta. They are an incredible unit. But over time, there have been changes. That leads me to this awesome video. I'm going to put this up on the screen for you here. We're going to share. Give me 1 second. All right, so this comes from the Shawn Ryan Show, and this is a former SAS operator named Jay Cal. He did a 6.5-hour interview with Shawn. It is phenomenal. But there's a part of it. This guy was accused of essentially war crimes, turned into a huge legal battle, was ultimately cleared, did nothing wrong. The way he was treated was absolutely disgusting and really shameful of the British UK government. But that's not what we're here to talk about today. I do encourage you to watch the video. It is absolutely outstanding. I'm going to play it here. He embedded with a Delta Force team, and he had some pretty cool, blunt thoughts of what he thought about them. Let's go ahead and roll his clips right now.
Lived in a house there, embedded myself with the squadron. I was made to feel super welcome. Like, those guys were fucking rock stars. Honestly, I have never been so impressed by a team as I have with those guys there. As assaulters, and I say this with the utmost respect to everyone else, the best assault teams that I've ever worked with, just primarily on shooting and CQB and assaulting, there's nothing on earth that compares to those fucking guys in that unit. And in my team, I had like 4 first draft picks from OTC. So they were fucking rock stars.
Shit.
Yeah.
So there you go. Right there, he says there's no one on the planet who compares to these guys, that they are absolute rock stars, that they are the best at CQB. The reason I like these comments, number one, they're accurate and true. The reason I like these comments is because this isn't a Delta versus SEAL Team 6 debate, right? This is an outsider, a tier 1 outsider coming in, embedding with a Delta squadron and saying, hey, look, I spent a year with these people at Fort Bragg, embedded, augmented, whatever you want to call it, to a squadron. And I'm telling you, these are the best combat assaulters on the planet. And he's saying that as an SAS guy, as a guy who served in the SAS, did combat in the SAS, was alongside the Americans. There's also another part of that interview that is really cool, where he talks about an American flag that they gave him, and he didn't know if he should or shouldn't wear it on his uniform. And they're like, you absolutely should. So he slapped it on, called it a great honor, just a really, really cool dude. However, this is also not the first time we've heard a story similar to this. I interviewed former SAS operator Lindsey Bruce a couple of years ago, and I asked him, and he told me a story about how they had a Delta guy in the exchange named Ken, and he had some very interesting stories to tell, specifically about
Had a guy in the exchange.
let me pause this. About Ken, this Delta Force operator who went over there and did a shooting competition with the SAS and absolutely destroyed them. Let's listen to his comments.
We had a guy in the exchange from Delta, and he came over and he joined our squadron. And we had he did the sniper course with us. So we were doing the counter-terrorist sniper course before the special projects team became our remit. And we went down to the range, and you know, you're obviously going to be competitive. If there's an American there, we all want to be better, right? And he fucking kicked our asses. Like, he was better than all of us. And everyone was going, oh, this is embarrassing, because he was really, really good. He was like a fucking amazing sharpshooter, this guy. I mean, I've never seen anything like it. He was next level good. And I mean, he was flying the flag for you guys, for your side of the pond, really high. And I always remember we were like sat there being a bit, acting a little bit humble, because I thought, shit, the Yank is better at shooting than all of us. Even our best shots, he just wiped the floor. He's brilliant.
Well, there you go. So that was Lindsey Bruce talking about the Delta guy who came over and trained with them. Listen, don't take it from me. Don't take it from random people on the internet. You guys just watched 2 SAS members talk about how Delta is out here doing things that, frankly, other people are not. And they say it with all the love and respect in the world. I think that's pretty damn cool as an American. I respect the hell out of the SAS. I respect the hell out of SAS operators. I respect the fact that we have such an unbelievably close military relationship in the special operations world. Those are great dudes, absolutely phenomenal stand-up dudes. And it's a good thing that when we deploy, the SAS goes with us. People want to talk about who's our greatest ally or who's with us or who's there. The SAS, where Delta goes, the SAS goes. And that cannot be said for any other military unit on the planet. They are like brothers. And that is awesome for the United States and really bad news for the people they're looking for. But I want to know what you guys think. Please make sure to like and subscribe, totally free, helps boost the channel. Comment with your thoughts on the SAS and Delta below. Make sure you hit that bell, all notifications turned on. And then as you can see below, my Instagram and X handle, Instagram David_Hookstead, X D Hookstead. Make sure to follow along. You guys won't miss anything. I'll see you all next time. Have a great